Hello and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Joris and today I'm here with a video about how our dollar snowball keeps rolling faster and faster as we were able to buy our third time EMHD for our ETF portfolio. And as you know, it all started at the end of October of 2023. Actually, it started at the beginning of October 2023 because up till that time we were only investing in SGPX. We started doing that in Belgium in 2016, so we saved 300 euros every month, and after 3 months we bundled those 3 times 300 euros and bought a tranche of 900 euros of SGPX or ISPA. And we kept doing that even though we moved in 2019 to Switzerland. We kept on doing that, changing our Swiss francs into euros and buying SGPX. But yeah, it was getting harder and harder to convince us actually to keep doing that because the euro was getting weaker and weaker compared to the Swiss francs, and this hampered our ETF portfolio a bit because yeah, as the euro became weaker and weaker, our portfolio was actually not performing that good as it would have if we remained in Belgium, because then it was euros and we wouldn't have noticed the difference with the Swiss francs. So I said, okay, to my wife, we need to change our investing strategy. So I analyzed all the dividend ETFs on the SIX stock exchange, and we were going to make a core satellite strategy or portfolio. And after going over all the dividend ETFs, we decided upon GLDV, VHYL, still SGPX as well, of course. We also were going to buy the European ones, LDG and FLXD. And then for emerging markets, our eyes fell on EMHD from Invesco, the FTSE Emerging Markets High Dividend Low Volatility one. So we really liked that one. And the only thing was we needed US dollars to be able to buy it. So we said, okay, actually that's not that bad because we want GLDV and VHYL, and they complement SGPX perfectly because they pay out in different months. So they are all quarterly paying dividend ETFs, those three. And like this, those three ETFs will deliver us a dividend payment every month, so which is great. And we can buy GLDV and VHYL in Swiss francs, so this will make our portfolio less euro dependent, and getting GLDV and VHYL in Swiss francs helps enormously. That's a fact. And the other good thing was that they pay out in dollars their quarterly dividends. So this solved the fact of getting dollars in order to be able to buy EMHD. So we started buying GLDV and VHYL at the end of October of 2023. So you can see our buys here. We bought 40 pieces of GLDV and 19 pieces of VHYL. So it was about 2,000 Swiss francs that we started to buy into those ETFs. You can watch the previous video that I made about the Snowball, and there you will see that we needed, in order to be able to buy our first tranche of EMHD, we invested around 11,000 Swiss francs during the time that we were saving up our dividends coming in dollar in order to be able to buy our first tranche of EMHD. So our snowball started at the end of October of 2023, and yeah, if you look at it, we really made another choice as well, because in our initial 6 ETFs, we didn't have our income ETF XYLF, the covered call ETF on the S&P 500 from Global X. So that one started in October of 2023 actually, and Then we bought it at the beginning of January of 2024 in order to speed up the process, because this one pays out monthly. So in a month where XYLF was then paying out a dividend, whether it was $10 or $15 or $20, it could tip over the point where we were closer to $500. In the beginning, we were thinking about $1,000, but that was going to take a very long time of not letting our dividends working for us. So we decided upon $500, and after that, yeah, we let our core satellite portfolio do the work. So this is how it works. We have these 7 ETFs. So we have SGPX, which we bought first off for our ETF portfolio. Then we started buying VHYL, GLDV, FLXD, and LDG. We complemented that with XYLF in January of 2024, and then we started saving our dollars from dividends from VHYL, GLDV, and XYLF in order to be able to buy EMHD. And on the other hand, we have SGPX and LDG giving euros, and that those ones are going towards FLXD. And as it goes really fast, building up FLXD, because yeah, SDGPX is actually providing a lot of euros in our portfolio. So building up FLXD goes actually pretty fast. So I think that soon we will need to start actually buying more SGPX from the euros that FLXD, LDG, and SGPX is delivering itself. So we will start buying SGPX from our euros in the future for sure. But in the meantime, we are going to keep continuing to put more of the dividends towards FLXD, because I really like the ETF FLXD. And after 16 months, we made the first buy of EMHD. So we collected $500.30 in dividends in that time period. And on the 19th of February of 2025, we bought EMHD 21 pieces at a price of $23.51. And this left us with 64 dollar cents left. And we also received at the end of 2025, at the end of 2024, we received 17 dollar cents in interest payments on the dollars that we had on our Swiss quote account. Now we aren't receiving anything anymore, but that's just unlucky. And we had 81 dollar cents left after buying EMHD for the first time. So then we had 21 pieces of EMHD, we had GLDV, we had VHYL and XYLF providing every month, every quarter dividends coming in dollars towards our Swiss quote account. And we kept investing in GLDV and VHYL as well. Also, we bought one time XYLF as well in that time period. And we received $481.14 in dividends over the next 7 months. And this gave us then $481.95 to invest towards EMHD. And at the 18th of September of 2025, we bought 18 pieces more of EMHD, giving us 39 pieces of EMHD in total and 57 dollar cents left. So we were actually always pretty lucky with the leftover amount in dollars. But yeah, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. You know that I'm often saying in videos that ETFs with a lower price is better for people that have not that much money to invest towards ETFs, because you can reinvest your dividends faster, putting your money faster back towards for you, and also have fewer leftover money every time when you buy the ETF, if you are not able to buy fractional shares, that is. So if you are able to buy fractional shares, you shouldn't care. You should not care. Just go ahead and buy it for a certain amount. And if you buy for a certain amount every month, you can just add the extra amount that you get from dividends in that month. We aren't able to buy fractional shares, so it's just the way that we do it on our Swissquote account. So we had 39 shares of EMHD, and now for the past 5 months, we were saving up our dividends, and we bought on the 17th, so already 3 days ago, we bought 15 pieces at almost 30 US dollar. So the price, yeah, EMHD, since the period that we started buying EMHD is actually performed really okay. Okay, it's US dollar compared to Swiss francs. The US dollar became weaker, of course, but still, we are really happy that we started investing in the beginning of 2025 towards our emergent market ETF, and we will keep doing it for the rest of our days. And yeah, here we invested 456.36 Swiss francs in total towards our EMHD, and we received 10 dividends totaling $456.02. And with the leftover of the previous buy with 57 cents, we had a total of $456.59. So with the new price of 456.36, we only have 23 cents left. So once again, we were really lucky about that. Okay, I put in the price at 29.95 as well. It was 30.15 on the Tuesday morning. So I put in the order at 29.95. We had to wait. At the end, in fact, of the 17th, it was 29.75. So we could have bought it even cheaper, but you never know. I put in a limit order. It goes through during the day. I can't look at it. I was working, and when I was driving home, suddenly, ping, you bought EMHD. So I immediately sent a text to my wife saying we got 15 pieces more, and now we have 54 shares of EMHD in our ETF portfolio. So if you look at how our buys are evolving, you see that our first buy took us 16 months. So when you think about when we bought GLDV for the first time on the 20th of October of 2023, it's about 60 months after that we bought the first tranche. Then it took us 7 months to buy the second tranche of 18 pieces, and now the time between the second and the third buy took us 5 months. And how long do you think it will take us to buy the next EMHD? You know that I'm investing a lot towards GLDV. In the past 12 months, I've bought 9 times GLDV. So we are going to buy this month again. So that will make it the 9th month that we buy GLDV in the past year. And it's the 6th month in a row that we will buy GLDV. So that contributes a lot to our dollar amount that we get in every quarter. So let me know in the comments down below what is your guess, how long it will take. And in the meantime, thank you for watching to this one, and see you on the next one on my YouTube channel. Bye.